Chukudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukudi, that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind, but also your pocket. Click on the link below to get registered. See you there. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol, and you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways like stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, and there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol, and you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways like stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, and there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another session of the Mind and Money series. We are having some technical difficulties, and that's one of the reasons why the video is not up yet, but we are resolving it. So while we wait for that to get resolved, let's go straight into what we have for today. So today we are going to be looking at the power of vision boards. Today we are going to be looking at the power of vision board, and this is day 48 of the Mind and Money series. I want to believe you have been gaining value so far, right? And if you have, by all means, make sure you share it with you, share the video, you like it, and tell your friends about it, and all of that, right? Okay, so today we are going to be looking at the power of vision board under Millennial Wisdom, right? Now, a lot of people do not understand how powerful having a vision board can be. They don't understand the power of having a vision board, right? Okay, so the idea of vision boards is a very ancient practice, right? It's traced back as, And this practice was actually a visualization technique. And they discovered that the more you visualize a thing, it begins to manifest. Practiced visualization techniques was used as a means of manifestation, right? And if you've read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and so many other of his books, you would have seen he emphasized so much on the power of visualization, the power of visualization, and this practice has become very well spread, right? So there are two books I'm going to be recommending if you are going to get the full meat of what we are teaching tonight. If you're going to get the full meat of what we are teaching tonight, we are going to be looking at two books. There are two books I'm recommending. Number one is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Very powerful book. This is the book, The Secret. No, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Very powerful book. Now, this book is a book you should read if you have any plan of seeing yourself achieve a certain level of success, right? This is a must-read book for you, right? The second book you would be reading is, or I'll be suggesting, is The Secret of the Ages by Robert Collier. The Secret of the Ages. This is one book you want to make sure you read, right? So these two books, I have read these books entirely as a teenager, and these books changed my perception. And I have applied so many of these things, and I have seen it happen, right? So what we are going to be doing right now is to go straight to what we have for tonight, right? So we say a vision board is a visual representation of one's goals, dreams, and desires. A visual representation of your goal, a visual representation of your dreams, your desire. When you create it through a collage of images, so you could use pictures, you could use words, you could use affirmations, right? So the whole idea is to be used as a powerful manifestation tool, right? And the major aim is to help you clarify your intention. One, maintain focus and align your actions with your aspirations. I'll repeat that. The aim of your vision board is to what? Clarify your intention, maintain focus, and align your action with your aspiration. Now, so by regularly visualizing your goal, you can enhance motivation, of course, and it will boost your confidence. It will increase the likelihood of achieving whatever it is you initially desired, right? So vision board can provide, they provide a tangible and inspirational reminder of what you intend to create out of your life, right? So it's usually a huge source of encouragement and empowerment, right? Okay, so without wasting so much time, let's go straight to what we have for today. Now, what are the benefits of a vision board? Why should you have a vision board? Now, in simple English, what I'm trying to say, a vision board is simply a place, or is a board, right? Where you create pictures of your future. And how do you do that? You use images. Okay, so let me give an instance. Let's say, if you see, I'm sure you would have seen a footballer, Kylian Mbappe. Now, recently, a lot of pictures were coming up from Kylian Mbappe's room. And we saw that this guy has always had pictures of Cristiano Ronaldo. He has always had pictures of Cristiano Ronaldo on his wall. So it's no surprise that he got to that level. It's no surprise at all. Why? Because he has constantly not only admired him, but he has constantly watched him. He has constantly seen him. So that picture is embedded in his head, right? So Vision board does that to you. So what I'm simply saying is, you carry those things that you want to be, your future, your vision, your plan. Okay, you want to live in so house, you want to buy so item, you want to buy so item, and you whatever it is you want to do, right? So you are simply going to cut it in pictures. You are going to get pictures of all the things you intend to do, or all the things you intend to achieve. And when you get the pictures of those things, you are going to cut them and make a collage, in at a place where you can regularly see. At a place where you can regularly see. So, what are the benefits of this vision board? What are the benefits? Okay, so the benefits are so much, they are so enormous. Now, number one is clarity. I talked about it, clarity and purpose. Creating a vision board helps clarify your goals, your desires. How? By visually presenting them. So it gives you clarity. You look at the board and boom, it makes sense. As a matter of fact, early enough, as far back as some 10, 15 years ago, there were pictures of certain items I wanted. I printed those pictures. I printed some of them. Fast forward down the years, some of those items, it took 3 years, some 4 years, some 5 years, and we got them. Right? So it gives you clarity, it gives you focus. Right? So that is number one. Number two, for motivation and inspiration. Motivation and inspiration. Now, if you have a visual representation of your goal and you put it in a place where you can see it regularly, it will serve as a constant reminder of what you're working on. It will motivate and inspire you to take actions, right? Especially when you have challenging times or when you are faced with obstacles. That picture would be a constant reminder that no, now who give up, now fuck up. So you stay on, right? Number three, visualization and manifestation. Now, somebody said, or according to research, that we are only 5% conscious of what goes on around you. 5%, 5% conscious. Now, what does that mean? Let me give you an example. Have you forgotten something before? Then you are trying so hard to remember, and it's not coming. Then immediately you say, okay, after I will remember. Immediately you leave it. Immediately you stop struggling to remember it. Somehow you now remember it. Now, what happens is that immediately you stop struggling to remember it, you put it into your subconscious. And your subconscious is 95% of your awareness. So immediately your subconscious gets it and brings it up to you. So that is how powerful, right? That's how powerful the visualization and manifestation thing can be. Once you see it, once you look at it in a picture, right? By regularly looking at your vision board without even saying anything, by imagining yourself living your dreams, you begin to attract opportunities and resources that will align with your goals. So somehow it looks like the universe is doing everything that you wanted. So you are expecting, or you probably want to work at a certain place. You have painted the picture in your mind, you have printed the picture of the place and all of that. Then somehow you find out that one man that just moved into your neighborhood is a top management staff in that company. That's how powerful visualization and manifestation can be. And that is what the third benefit of vision board. Number four, creativity and imagination. Now, creating a vision board would encourage your creativity, to encourage your imagination. You see, like I would always ask, what would you do if you knew you had zero chance of failure? What are the things you will attempt if you knew that there was not a chance that you will fail? So those things that you intend that you would attempt if you knew there was not a chance of failing are what you should go and start attempting now. And that's what a vision board does for you. Once you put it on that board, your imagination takes it. Your creative side takes it. You'll be able to think outside the box. You'll be able to explore possibilities beyond your current circumstances. And it will open your mind to new ideas and perspectives. Right? So let me give you an instance. So you put something on the board, you put a goal on the board, and you're looking at this goal. How can I achieve this? How can I achieve this? Guess what? Your mind is exploring different ideas. And that's creativity. That's how innovation comes. Most times in search of a solution, you find out that you have not only gotten the solution to whatever it is whatever goal you intend to achieve, but you have also gone on to get some more creative ideas, some more powerful ideas that you would use. Right? So creativity and imagination is another thing that is very powerful. Number 5, mindset, a positive mindset. Your vision board will always promote a positive mindset. Why? Because instead of you focusing on all the limitations, instead of you focusing on the past failures, instead of you focusing on all the this thing, instead of you focusing on all the things that would discourage you, it shifts your focus from dwelling on past failures, limitations, and the rest, giving you a positive mindset. It encourages you to be optimistic. It encourages you to believe in your ability to create a life that you desire or the life you desire. Right? So, vision board is one powerful tool, one very powerful tool. Once you have it and you constantly look at it, your mind is changed. Your mind is changed. Okay, I think somewhere in the Bible said, as we behold in a glass, we are changed with the same image. As we behold, we are changed. And there's still a biblical story where Laban and Jacob were working. Laban was the boss. Jacob was his staff. And after daggering the guy several times, he said, "Okay, so for me to give you your wage, this is what we are going to do." Okay, it was Jacob that suggested it, that any cow that is spotted, I'll take it. The ones that are plain white will be yours. And the man looked at the field and he saw that 90% to 95% of those cows, of his sheep, are plain white. So he said, good deal. Now, but this guy did something. Every time the herds were drinking water and mating, he kept spotted things in front of them. As they saw it, they gave birth to what they saw. As they saw it, they gave birth to what they saw. Now, what does that mean? It means that for you to give birth to your dreams, you need to be seeing it. As you are eating, you are seeing it. As you are drinking water, you are seeing it. As you wake up every morning, you are seeing it. Put it in front of you. Right? Because that's the only way you can give birth to what you desire, by seeing it. Right? So it creates that positive mindset. Right? Then number 6, a vision board will help you align your goals. It will help you align your goals and your actions, and your decisions towards your success. So That means you are simply saying that it aligns your values for you. Right? If you have a vision board that you are always looking at, guess what? You are going to do what? By constantly looking at it, it will ensure that your actions, your decisions, your aspirations and values are all in harmony. They are all in harmony. They synchronize. Do you understand? So that is how powerful a vision board can be. Then number 7, accountability. Accountability. Now you see, most times when I sit and watch my vision board, because it's always in front of me, when I sit and watch it, it reminds me of my commitment and encourages me to stay true to the goal, especially when there are a lot of distractions. So, displaying your vision board. Now, listen, displaying your vision board in a place where other people will see it will serve as a reminder of your commitment. So it's not that you will get the board and hide it only where you can see. No. Keep it where other people can see it. And they're looking at it and inside their mind they are saying, okay, it's for accountability. It's for accountability. You want to be accountable. We talked about accountability in one of our classes, I think was last week. So display your vision board in a place where other people will see it. It will serve as a form of accountability, reminding you of what? Your commitment to achieving that goal, and it will encourage you to stay true to your goal. Right? So, having said that, how do we go about this vision board? First, if you want to create a vision board, first, you need your goals. Very important. What are your goals? We have talked about goal setting before now. In one of our classes, I think in one of our sessions, that was day 7. The mission is possible. The mastering the art of goal setting. So, if you don't understand goal setting, go back and watch that video. Now, once you have set your goals, you also need to develop a plan of action to help you achieve your goals. Then after that, you carry these your goals and do what? You start gathering materials that are synonymous to whatever goal you want to achieve. You start gathering materials that are synonymous to whatever goal you want to achieve. So you gather images, and these things must not be pictures. It can be quotes, it can be words of affirmation, it can be write-up, it can be pictures. But gather materials from images to what it could be something as little as a quote. There's a powerful quote that I usually use. I found it so powerful that I had to put it on my. I found it so powerful that I had to make it part of my business profile. That's how powerful I saw that quote. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, so this is it. A very powerful quote. I bargained with life for a penny, and life will pay no more. However, I begged that evening when I counted my scanty store, for life is just an employer. He gives you what you ask for. But once you have set the wages, why? You must bear the task. I worked for a minion's hire, only to learn dismayed that any wage I have asked of life, life would have paid. So whenever I sit down and I get discouraged, or whenever I sit down and I get overwhelmed, I fall on this. That life is just an employer. He gives you what you ask. But once you have set the wages, You must bear the tax. What this simply means to me is that anytime I see it, I know if I want life to give me wealth, that is the wages, I must be ready to bear the tax. Now, but if I decide to bear the task of poverty, life is a just employer. He will give you what you ask. If you bear the task of poverty, you can never be rich. So Bible says, yet a little sleep, yet a little slumber, so shall poverty come on you like an armed man. So if you are always sleeping, you will be poor. It's Bible. And let's even leave Bible. That's life for you. Once you set the wage, you treat people do that only to learn this wage. That any wage I have asked of life would have paid. I'm trying to tell you that your vision board is not just pictures alone. You can have quotations, you can have quotes, you can have words of affirmation. Right? Let them be on your vision board. So you set goals, you gather materials, and this includes images, words. Arrange and organize them. Then, very importantly, your visualization exercise. You want to make sure you see it every day. If there are quotes, you want to say it every day. Very important. As you behold in the mirror, you become. For you to become, it is based on your beholding. Right? So it's very powerful. You need to behold to become. So one of the things you need to do when you are doing your visualization is create a mental picture. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your dreams. As in, when I say living your dreams, when I say create a mental picture, I mean a mental picture. Use your whole sense organ. Focus on how it feels, how it smells, how it sounds, how it looks. Create a mental picture. Do it regularly. Very often. Number 2, affirmation. Affirmation. Continue telling yourself. Combine visualization with positive affirmation. And before you know, repeating empowering statements that are related to your goals while looking at them. So while you are looking at the goals, you are telling yourself. As you are looking at the goals, you are talking to yourself. I can never be poor. All those powerful things you hear people say, the ones that you believe is what you will become. And that's one of the reasons why you see these 2 books. Read it. I beg you in the name of God. If you don't have the physical copy, I may be able to get the soft copy for you. But these 2 books are a must read. The Secret by Rhonda Byrne and The Secret of the Ages by Robert Collier. Powerful materials. So affirmations. Then number 3, visualization. Creative visualization. Right? This one, you're not closing your eyes. You are actually acting the part. You are rehearsing specific scenarios for your goals. Most times when you see people that are footballers, when they are young, people that have intentions to play football, one of the things you always find that they do is they rehearse how to celebrate when they score. Go, And we did it. When we were preparing, if anybody is going for, those days when we still used to play in the house, in the all those inter football they used to play. You see somebody, you rehearse your celebration, and guess what? Rehearse it. Imagine yourself that you have achieved that thing. Imagine that. So picture yourself that you are living your dreams. Imagine what your life will look like, how you will feel. See, don't dress like where you are coming from. Dress like where you are going to. That's a mistake a lot of people make. Don't dress like where you are coming from. Dress like where you are going to. Create that picture in your head. Sauce and big polo is not what you should be wearing. Even if it's only one suit you have, if you intend to be a CEO, how does CEO dress? If you intend to be a bank manager, how does the bank manager dresses? If it's only one, just make sure it's clean. Keep dressing like that. Somebody will say, fake it until you make it. Then very important, make sure you are always writing things down. Get pen and paper, and while you are creating your vision board, you are journaling, you are writing down a detailed description of your visualization. Describe your goals, your dreams. Write it in detail. Right? Because I'm sure you have read where the Bible said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that they may run that read it. Right? So this is where we'll bring this meeting to a close. I want to thank you for giving me your time. Yes, people address you the way you are dressed, but more importantly, don't dress because you want people to address you. Dress for where you are going to. I was with one of my mentors one fateful day, and he asked me, he said, do you know why I would always wear a native on a Monday? I said, no, sir. Because it's different from what I knew. It's different from what I knew. What I knew was that, Mondays are for corporate and the rest. Then he said, the reason why I wear a native on a Monday, because when I go somewhere and people see me putting on a native on a Monday, they can easily conclude that this guy doesn't work for anybody. He's his boss. He's his own boss, and he's probably the boss of wherever it is he works. If not, he would not be wearing native on a Monday. And I said, wow, powerful. So that means when you want to have that CEO vibes, native on a Monday. But I also learned from Ubon King, powerful man. His soul rest in peace. He said, if you are going out as a CEO, you don't wear colored inner shirts. It has to be white. And I was like, wow. And that was when I observed that CEOs don't wear funny inner shirts. All this check, all this funny color, like say you're a choir master. No. Right? So all these things, you picture them as you learn. You create the mental picture. So what did I start doing? The first thing I started doing when I heard that was to go and charter white shirts. More like 8 white shirts. They're starting. So most times that's what you see me on. I'm not wearing a white shirt on a corporate, but I'm wearing my natives. Simple. Now these things are how pictures we have created because of where we are going to. Right? So, like I said, these meetings I wanted to stay I wanted to stay in 30 minutes. Let's not go beyond 30 minutes, and we have shot past like 5 minutes. Thank you very much, guys. Tomorrow we are going to be having another powerful session tomorrow. And tomorrow's topic is don't die in silence, the power of communication. Don't die in silence. All right. So I hope you make it good day. Thank you for sharing this time.